And here we are for round 2 with this beautiful pile or stockpile. I think it's got potential. We just need like a few more turns and a few less vehicles from our opponents. All right, here we go. I would like to be on the play. This is a little bit of a rough one for me, but there's a lot of draws that would take it out, so we're certainly not sending it back. Brah! This is part of the concern when you have a splash. There's still 7 white sources, 8, 9 if you count the Renegade maps, which I think we would, and we've got one of our most powerful cards in the deck here. Like, we kind of have to hit a white to do anything, but mulliganing in limited, generally speaking, is just one of the worst things you can ever do. I really don't want to do that. I don't see much value in showing our opponent that we're color screwed. I'd kind of rather them not know. Not quite ready to pop that upkeep, especially to play something as unexciting as this guy, but because I could draw an artifact and decide I want to kill something or drain first. That's probably worth doing. Like with the acrobatic maneuver, we can potentially do some really fun stuff with that. Even more if we happen to have a 9th bridge patrol in play at the same time. So like a plains would be an awesome draw here. Well, that's not quite a plains, but it does do a thing. I think we'll play the map, get our drain on, and then play the 9th bridge patrol. And then maybe look at chumping this guy with a token, since we're considering flickering it anyway. Like, I guess we could chump it, get our counter, buy it back with the Restoration Gearsmith, play it again, chump again, buy it back with the Restoration Gearsmith. Like, we've got a lot of lines that lead to not so happy times for our opponents. This one a little bit rougher for me, because I can just play the Wanderer. I can look to flicker that, gain a life, surprise block all their stuff. I think I'll go with the flicker plan for now, because I don't hate leaving the Renegade map in play. Yeah, so I can flicker it, drain them for 2, and have blocks for that and this. I only get 2 more tokens. But basically I can put it... No, I can't do that either. Then maybe they don't attack with this. I think flicker's the right move. It lets me use all of my mana and have something going on this turn. Like, what I could do is just put this in front of that, put these here, flicker it, gain 2. We've only taken 1 from this guy. I think that's a pretty happy place to be in. Well, my goodness, I thought we had plans. I thought we had some kind of gentleman's agreement here that this is just not what we were doing. And then you did it anyway. All right, that changes things. We're going to need to kill this, block, and then, or actually flicker, and then throw that in front of it, and then see if we can maybe trade the Wanderer off and get it back. Because I'm not beating this. Yeah, let's just prevent the damage here. I don't have any other flicker effects. All right, that's a plan for another day. I don't see any reason not to have the implement down, because that will help trigger Revolt too. So we're just going to cash this in for a Plains. I think go for the Wanderer, which I kind of am okay trading off. Again, because we can get it back. And we've still got a Revolt enabler sitting here when we need it. Good God. They have all the things. That's just more energy for us to use with it later. Everything is okay. Another Plains off the top, not actually bad. That's not a Plains, but it can get back Home Slice eventually. So I can get back the Wanderer and play that, or I can get back the Wanderer and gain 2. Like, what are we taking if I trade this off? 6, 7? I got to play the Specialist. Then any land starts to look good. Good God. That shock though. I mean, I guess it doesn't matter here, does it? Oh. Okay, okay. So what we'll do, knowing that they're running Release the Gremlins, is take out all of our artifacts. Kind of want another 4th Bridge Prowler, but I don't think it's a terrific idea. I mean, the deck looks good to me, but it's not quite pulling it off, is it? We can probably let this stream go and just play something that can come in and attack and block. Because I think that was a bit of a dream anyway. Okay. I can get behind this. We can draw some cards. We can do some stuff. Hope they play their 2-1 here. Play a 2-1. That's not a 2-1. Well, that's all right. They're going to have 2-1s. They're going to have 2-1s. Like they play a 2-1, they crew, things are looking good. That's not a 2-1, but that's okay. Yes, I would like those. Give me those cards. I think I'm happy enough firing that off here. Well, what does it even do? Because it's never going into the graveyard, so it's not like we're going to get it back with the Restoration Specialist. It means I'm not getting attacked by a 3/2 and a 2/3. We've still got some card draw action coming here. Yeah, I think I like firing it off, even though they can still crew and we don't get an attack with the Restoration Specialist, because it means I can attack with the Siphoner next turn. So I still can't attack here, they'll just crew the skiff, but I can get in with this and probably get in with it next turn as well. And by that point we can have the Multiform Wanderer going. This may very well draw me another card off of the Siphoner, which I think is just the value line we want to be taking. Could be gutsy and attack and see if they play around a build to last, but that's just kind of silly, I think. No, they still can't block my guy. Not that that's our main problem right now. But they can't block either of our guys, and we're about to play a life linker. And if they kill it, we can get it back. It's just a matter of, do we have enough time to pull all of this off? I'd like to think we do. Them attacking is probably not a great sign. Grubs is fine. Bad is acceptable because I can snipe either of those that we care about. Question is, do I want a card or do I want to save this energy for more shenanigans here? Like if I'm gaining 5 and hitting them for 5, I think we're just fine. In fact, I'm going to hit them for 7 here. Yeah, I just don't need that right now. Snipe. I would like to use that ability. I don't have to give it flying. I probably should have given it vigilance too, because I'm not blocking with the Restoration Specialist. It's probably a good sign. We sorted 2 for Wyndham, right? If they get to the point where they have to block with that sky skiff, I think we're good to go. All right, now I do want my card. All right, we got some options here. So nothing can get through the sky skiff currently. If I send with the Siphoner, I'm trading it for one of their 2 cards. I mean, losing the Wanderer isn't that bad because I can get it back, but I just don't need to stress about all that. I don't think. I may be able to close this out with servos. So now if I swing team, they've got 1, 2, 3 blockers. 1, 2, 3, they take 3, which is not quite enough, but if we draw a mountain, it is suddenly. That leaves us without any attacks, though. It's a big question of whether I want another card next turn or not. I think I still do. I mean, they've got something here. I turn off underhanded designs if I block it there. I'm kind of okay blocking it here, giving it lifelink, and just getting it back. That's a better play than anything else I've got. You just gonna let me have it? Okay. There's an argument not to pop this now because I have so many Revolt cards in this deck. I think I'm actually going to give it one more turn. Because if I draw one, we'll be happier that we have done that. So we've got an option here and here that is pretty exciting in the future. But I can pop this, get the Wanderer, replay it. I think be good to go. So let's do that. This is again getting us close to lethal if they want to start making some attacks. Okay, that one you get, because I may be able to kill you. Yeah, we'll take a card here. Built to Last, I like a lot. That means if I give this flying and +1 and the plus skill, like they have to block it. We can look and see what we get first. Like I could be a little more cautious and acrobatic maneuver at first so we have even more energy. And I don't hate that. We could even blink it, jump it, and block, or just jump it, block, and then blink it. All right, so they've got 1, 2, 3 blockers. Let's make sure I'm not missing something obvious. If this guy's gone and I attack with everything, they've got 2 blockers. They'll eat this guy. They'll block. I don't know. This take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, like swing team looks lethal. The problem is I can't blink this guy and then still swing with everything else. I can do it and swing with the Wanderer and try to take that out or not. It's actually a lot of decisions to be made here. I do force their hand and get rid of that if I just do this. And then I guess I can always blink it next turn and kill them with it. All right, let's do it. Let's gain some life too. Why not? They don't know I have the energy to make it flying next turn, so we'll save that as a surprise slash ability to keep it. Alright, they're being smart and not attacking. So 1, 2, 3, 4 blockers. We blink this guy and kill one and swing team. Where are they at? We could also sack this to make this guy lethal. So if this is gone, they've got 3 blockers. They block here, here, and here. I understand they can't, but they still take 3. Plus I get to draw a card. Plus it could be something that can interact with the Quicksmith Rebel. I'm game. The map means I've basically got this finished as long as I don't die first. So you can get out of here. And I think we're ready to swing team and give this flying. So they block here, they block that, they block, I don't know, a servo, and take 4, and then we just kill them next turn with the rebel. I may not even need to give this flying, but I'm going to. It just means if they want to block it, they've got to trade that guy for it. And like, we don't even really need much to win this game currently. This looks like a board state I can win from. Turns out we were built to last. What's up? Now we're on the draw and everything gets even worse. Ermagerd. Renegade's Getaway is starting to look interesting again, but only because it combos with some of the cards we already have. They've shown me so many things that the 4th Bridge Prowler goes. I kind of want to get another one of those in. And maybe take out Conviction with all the removal they've got. Like, it's cute and it does things, but it may be too cute and may not do enough things. We could also look at cutting Servo Schematic. I understand it's a combo with some of the cards, but I may just not have the ability to do that. That said, I'm still going to run it. They look so weak to the X ones, I think we're going to try that. Mold of 5, that should have us advantaged. I should probably play out the 2-1 so that I can close the game faster. Well, as it turns out, that wasn't going to do anything, but we didn't necessarily know that. So I can call in the Brightsit, or I can let them keep it. I'm not really forcing a lot of damage by doing it this way, but I think I'm forcing enough that I'm happy to do it. Like, without a way to crew, that's not going to draw them any cards, and it is something that's going to be an issue. I think when your opponent's mulliganed, you're happy enough to be 1-for-1ing with them. Because we kind of just need that to happen and we're in business. There's a reason to enable Revolt right there for next turn. Yeah, I'll use that ability. I think we're doing it. Okay, that's fine. I probably just want to play the steed here and attack. How's this look for a turn? Better if we'd kept the 9th Bridge Patrol in play, but it is confirmation that this deck can do what it is supposed to do, and I like that. I like that. 2-1 is within sight. Thanks for watching, folks. I'll see you in round 3 in just a moment.